All right, hey guys. So, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be talking about how much energy moves up through a trophic level pyramid, so how much energy moves up through a food web. So, we're going to be using the organisms from the Yellowstone food web that we've been working with. So, what we're going to do is we're going to add our examples into our pyramid. So, the first thing we need to make sure we have is our primary producers. So, if I remember correctly, we have the aspen tree and we should have a wheatgrass. So, these are our plants, these are our primary producers. Primary consumers, we had the beaver, we had the elk, and we had a pronghorn. And you can type right onto your copy as well. Secondary consumers, these are the things that ate those organisms. We had a wolf. We also had a coyote. We also had a bear. Okay. And then lastly, we're looking for apex predator. So basically, the apex predator is going to be whatever did not get eaten by anything else. So in this situation, for the most part, we're going to consider that the wolf, but we're not going to fill that one in for this time. So what we're talking about is this 10% rule. So only 10% of the energy moves from trophic level to trophic level. And so part of that is because, remember, we talked about cellular respiration and assimilation. So whenever the organisms consume the plant, they're going to be using most of that energy to do their life processes. They're going to be using most of that to convert that carbon into macromolecules or to burn that oxygen and release that carbon dioxide. So what we have is if 10,000 joules of energy is available to the primary producers right here, what we're going to do is we're going to multiply that by 0.10. Let me see if I can get my little calculator up here for you to see how this works. All right, so I have 10,000, and to get 10% of that, I'm going to multiply that by 0.10. Okay, so at the next trophic level, there's only going to be 1,000 joules of energy. Okay, so 9,000 joules of energy has been released as heat. It's no longer being used. So now the next trophic level, if we multiply that by 10%, we're only going to have 100 joules left. And so what's happening is as we go up, there's less and less energy available to those organisms. That's why organisms at higher trophic levels, there's not as many of them because there's not as much energy to go around. That's also why they have to eat more food, is because there's less energy available in the food that they eat. So that is how the 10% rule works. Thank you.